Hello everybody, and welcome to the month of November, the month where we celebrate Thanksgiving, pilgrimage, and the lack of shaving, for it is No Shave November, or Movember. Both men and women are allowed to participate in it, even though women would have dangerous results if they were to participate. I'm not judging, but it's more of a manly thing, manly man. And I'm more prominent with the mustache, but I'm growing it all out. Hopefully you're involved too. I mean, you don't have to be, but it would be nice. It also raises awareness for prostate cancer. But tonight, I want to discuss something with you guys that pertains to what I love, film. And there are a lot of characters in film and television that have super manly beards. And that's why I'm going to talk about some of my favorite bearded characters in entertainment history. I'm going to start off with The Lord of the Rings. In The Lord of the Rings, there's a plethora of bearded characters. I can't even get started on it. But my favorites are the Wizards of Middle-earth. The battle for Middle-earth has begun. It's Gandalf and Saruman the White. Both of them played by Ian McKellen and the great Christopher Lee, who still isn't dead yet, and he's really old, so congratulations, Christopher Lee, you're not dead. They both have these awesome white and gray beards. In the later half of the movies, Gandalf becomes Gandalf the White, and he has white, but that's a whole different thing. Their beards are super long, they're super thick, and they are awesome. Next, we don't have a beard per se, but a very, very thick mustache. It's full of rich mahogany. It's Ron Burgundy's mustache, and it just brews manliness. And I just unintentionally raised promotion and marketing for Anchorman 2. Another admirable actor is Tom Hanks, and he had a little role in Castaway where he played a guy who got lost on a FedEx plane and he landed on an island, and he grew a beard over the course of many months and years, and that beard in Castaway is awesome, man. It is primitive, it is manly, it's so thick and full of life. If I was ever blessed with the curse of being isolated on a desolate island, I would love to grow out that beard, and I would be damn proud of it. Next, we are going to delve into one of my favorite movies of all time, Rocky, but the entire series in general. Clubber Lang, who is Mr. T, he had some beard. It was very crisp and trimmed and drawn out. It wasn't dirty, but it was awesome looking. He pays the fool! And then we have Rocky Balboa himself in Rocky 4, when he goes to Russia to train. He grew out some beard in that movie. In Rocky 4, with the Hearts on Fire montage, every time I watch Rocky 4 and see Sylvester Stallone lifting those logs with that manly beard, I think I grow a few chest hairs by the second. When I mentioned Harry Potter, drink your butterbeer, I do mention Dumbledore, who's very eerily similar to Gandalf, but his is more, he has a more fashionable beard. Dumbledore, it's more tied up and everything. He knows what he's doing with it. But then we have Hagrid, who is the dirtiest man when it comes to his beard, and he grew it out. That thing must have grown over the course of like decades, because that thing he has a life on its own. Whenever I think of big beards, I usually think of the burly men who live in like Greenland and Alaska, and the ones who grow it out and they live in cabins. That's when I think of The Thing and Kurt Russell. That is some beard. Also, Chuck Norris in every movie he's been in. How many Chuck Norris does it take for Chuck Norris to Chuck Wood? On to a more recent film, Argo, which came out last year and won the Academy Award for Best Picture. The Affleck. Ben Affleck's beard in that movie was stunningly spectacular. It is well-ly mannered and put together, and it has a demeanor that says, I'm a badass, don't f*** with me. But it also says that I have a sensitive and fatherly side. Next is Christian Bale, Bruce Wayne in Batman Begins in the beginning, when he is training to become Batman himself. When he was in the Snowy Mountains with Liam Neeson, he had a beard. He had a beard in Dark Knight Rises too, but in Batman Begins, it was so weird to see Christian Bale, or Bruce Wayne, the character, with such a beard. It just brewed badassery. Even if I was a member of the League of Shadows, I wouldn't want to screw with Bruce Wayne in that moment when he had that beard, even though he shaved it eventually. He should have kept it. Would have been cool. Obligatory Wolverine mention, because Hugh Jackman as Wolverine is iconic. That beard that he sports is iconic, and I have tried to replicate that beard in the past several times. Also, Santa Claus in every holiday movie out there. That's one of the most famous beards of all. He's got ho-ho-hos by the speed dial, mother. Thor: The Dark World opens up in theaters this weekend, so I have to mention the son of Odin, Thor, and Odin himself, played by Chris Hemsworth and Anthony Hopkins. They are gods of the 9 realms, and their beards are more in control. They have a grasp on what they want their beards to look like. Because face it, when you want to beat the life out of your mischievous brother and some dark elves, you want to look good. You want to look really good. Also, Odin is a terrible father. Walter White, Heisenberg. The Heisenberg beard, or goatee really, as I should say. He does have a beard in the last half of the last season, so it does count in a way, but that goatee is incredible. Also, Rick Grimes and Herschel in The Walking Dead. Herschel has some white burly beard he's got, but Rick Grimes, his beard is insane. Somehow he keeps it in check over the zombie apocalypse, and somehow he keeps it looking fashionable, but it's a really, really cool looking beard. And then finally, in Game of Thrones, you can mention a plethora of characters, as well as like Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter for Game of Thrones. But I want to mention the characters of 1, Drogo, and 2, Jaime Lannister in Season 3. Drogo, short-lived character, but very, very memorable, even though he didn't speak English at all, and he basically humped the shit out of Emilia Clarke. Jaime Lannister, as of late, has grown a very, very manly beard. When you think of hot incest in Westeros, you definitely think of a beard like that. And with that reference to incest, concludes my thoughts on the best beards in cinematic and television history. But I want to know from you, from all of you, what are your favorite characters that have manly beards or goatees, whatever you want to describe, in the comments down below, let me know. Also, I'd like to know if you are getting involved in No Shave November. And do you think you're going to last until December 1st? God help us all. I'm John Maffio, aka MaffmanJones. Good night and good luck, and I'll see you guys next time.